Well, whether it's a birthday or anniversary or just about any special occasion saying I love you, who doesn't like getting flowers? Especially when they're really cool flowers like this.
I would agree. And we have a lady that, right before we came back, said she's going to teach us boys about flowers.
That's right. That is why we bring in Sheila Levitt from Sheila's Sunny Bloomers here in our town, Cissna Park. You know, one of the things, I think sometimes flowers, you know, sometimes we can kind of see that, you know, they are a short-lived thing, but they can bring so much beauty. And is that kind of a big part of what you do?
Yes, it is a big part of what I do. The other thing that I can tell you about is when we make flowers, the fun thing for me is I like to incorporate something in the flowers that you can keep, like I'll put jewelry in there. Somebody asked me one time.
So if I go diving in here, I'm going to find diamonds? Is that what you're telling me?
I didn't put diamonds.
I'll be back to the interview.
I know what we're doing at the commercial break.
There you go. No, but I mean, I will put anything in an arrangement. Somebody asked me once, if I bring you something, will you put it in an arrangement? I said, if you bring it to me, I will get it in the arrangement. So that's kind of a fun thing for me to try to figure out how I'm going to get an arrangement in it or put it in there.
How long have you been doing this?
8 years.
Wow. So why? What made you go into this for a line of work?
Well, the lady that used to own the shop, my daughter used to go in there and get me gifts for my birthday and stuff. And she said, I think your mom needs to have this shop. And I said, oh, I don't know if I can do this or not. She said, no, really, you're creative. You can do this. I said, all right. So I talked with my husband about it, and I decided I'm going to go for it. This is the best thing that I've ever done. I love doing this. I was in the parts business for like 20 plus years, and I wished I would have done this sooner.
Yeah, I think that's a lesson for all of us. Do what you love, right?
It was.
Yeah,
do what you love. To me, it's not a job, and like when I go to work, it's not like a job for me. So I never have a bad day. You never know what's going to come in the door, who's going to bring something in. It's just fun.
Yeah,
and,
very cool.
Kind of going off of that, I mean, it's one thing when people can kind of go into, you know, a store or something and get the same flowers that maybe 100 other people have. But you really, it sounds like, really try to make things personal to each individual person. And kind of how does that make a difference, I guess?
It does make a difference. When you're in a small town like what we are, I know a lot of the people, so that makes it very easy. That makes my job easy. I like to do a lot of customer service stuff. One of the stories that I like to tell is there was a lady in there at Christmas time, and she wanted this scarf so bad. And she picked it up 3 times, and she said, oh, I got to buy Christmas presents. I can't get this. I thought, I need to find her husband. So through some channels, I found out who her husband was, and I called him up and said who I was, and I said, you don't know who I am, but I don't care if you've got something for your wife for Christmas, but she wants this scarf really, really bad. He said, you are a savior. I didn't know what to get her. And so that was fun for me. So we made the little transaction. I got it to him. And when she opened up that Christmas present, she was ecstatic and had no idea how did he know that she wanted that scarf. So that was a lot of fun.
Bringing joy to people's lives. And in addition to, I mean, you do birthdays, anniversaries, but you also have some kind of a unique, even burgeoning kind of area that you work in too, in the funerary side.
Right. The funeral area, I like to personalize that. If I can catch the person's personality, that's fun for me. When we do arrangements to send to the funeral home, I like to give them something that they can keep afterwards, along with the flowers, so that's fun for us. I like to make all the arrangements different, not all just the same. You know, put a little something different in it.
Well, so if someone likes tulips or something, you can stick that in, or carnations or whatever it may be.
Right.
Did I get the flower names right?
There you go. You did good.
We know that much about flowers.
Well, that's true.
Comforting.
What would if you were going to give us a tip? What's the #1 thing you think about when you arrange these?
I don't know. I go
Other than
by
the person.
The person. I go by colors, different colors. What's in, you know, what the trend is for the time.
Yeah.
If somebody comes in and say they want something in certain colors, we try to do that. These are silks. This is silk, so it's not gonna. It'll stay good.
That's nice.
We're starting to make some fall wreaths. I made that wreath, so that's kind of a fun thing for us. If you have an old wreath, bring it in, and I'll revamp it for you. It's just fun. There's really no right or wrong about flowers and color. You just do whatever comes to your mind.
Well, so beautiful. Thank you so much, Sheila. We really appreciate it. And if you want to find out more, you can head on over to CILiving.tv.
I think I get the sense that when you bring something to her, that she's going to give you really something special and unique.
Definitely.
I mean, look at that smile. I see you smiling.
For you guys. I know.
Oh, wow.
For us?
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much,
I'm gonna
Sheila.
put it right
We
here so we can get a
appreciate
nice shot of it going to the commercial. There we go. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Hey, still to come, a perfect day for a cool treat.
Sounds good.
Go try it out. We're going to talk with our friends from Dairy Queen coming up when we come back live from our town, Cissna Park.